Alright guys, today we have a Nissan Altima. The problem is this little cover for the mirror, this one right here, it keeps coming off, right? It sticks in there, but every time you close the door or hit a bump, this thing just falls off, just like that, alright? These clips are damaged here, so we're gonna show you guys how to attach this. We're gonna put some kind of solution on this. You can use that solution to put up these the moldings here. If any of these came out, usually they have clips, but you could use this little solution, and it's simple, and it only takes about 5 minutes to do this. But you do have to leave it on for a few hours before you drive, so the solution can dry. You can use it on these little plastic pieces here. Anywhere that's it's nothing needs to be too tight. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this surface here, because you don't want too much of this dirt in there, and make sure it's not wet like that, because the solution is not gonna stick if it's wet. And the solution is simple. We're gonna be using the silicone. All right, this is the silicone we're gonna be using. This is black. You could get this from AutoZone, Pep Boys. It's only like $4. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna clean this. All right, doesn't have to be perfect, just get it as much as you can. And then we're gonna clean this here too a little bit. All right, so we're gonna take a rag and we're gonna just clean this. All right, so we're gonna use a couple of points. We'll put the solution a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit in the bottom, and one or two other spots. All right, put a little chunk of it, and that should just squeeze into it. And then we'll put a little bit of tape on this, and then we'll let it sit for a few hours, and it should dry up, and then we'll check how it looks once it's done. All right, so we're gonna clean this and we're gonna come back. All right, we're gonna clean this too a little bit, and we'll come back. All right guys, so we got this all cleaned up here. All right, this is all clean and nice and dry, and same thing with this piece here. We cleaned this up. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take this silicone, we're gonna put a little bit of here, a little bit there, a couple of spots we're gonna choose, and we'll put a little bit in the bottom here. All right, and then we'll stick this mirror onto. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit here, I'll put some here, just like that. Take some, put some here, put some there, a little bit of there, put a little bit of here, and put a chunk of it here. And same thing I'll do in the bottom. All right, a couple of spots. All right, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take this cover and you're gonna just stick it on. All right, just like this. All right, there you go. This extra silicone that's sticking out here, we're gonna wipe off. All right, I made a little mess, so I'm gonna need some time to clean this off. All right, and that's it, we're done. We're gonna let this sit. If you're driving off, you could put a little bit of tape here, a little bit of tape there, but we're not gonna put any tape, and because we're gonna let this car sit for a while, and after that we'll come back and we'll take a look at it, what it looked like. All right, so if you have any other plastic pieces sticking out, you can do the same thing with those. All right, so there it is. All right guys, so it's been about 2 hours and this thing is solid. All right, it's not coming out. We're gonna give it another hour and a half, and that's about it. You know, this car is just sitting here, so it's not gonna come out no more. All right, and if you guys have any plastic covers like this, or the molding, these pieces, or the moldings on the door, and you need to put them back together, you could use a little bit of a silicone and just let it sit there, and it should dry up and it should hold up. And that's it guys. If you guys have any questions, you can email me or send me a message, and please subscribe.